Hey friend, it is Kate here. Thank you so much for joining me for a class today. Now I have got a fabulous little workout for us. This one is going to be great for our upper body and our obliques. A nice focus on both of those things. We're going to start with some weightless arms, always good to get the upper body moving and grooving, and then lots of little oblique work for the end of class. So roll out your mat and let's get started. Let's start in a seat and do a little bit of upper body work before we make our way down to the mat fully. Go ahead and begin upright, shoulders back, head nice and high. Broaden across the chest, cinch the waist like you have a belt on and it just got one notch tighter. And then take your hands out in front of you. Now at first just reach your fingertips away from your body in a low diagonal kind of fashion. And all I want us to do is really rotate from underneath the armpits. Now, did you just let your chest kind of cave in? I hope not. Pull it back, sit tall, sit straight, and then all I want you to do is keep your hands in place, rotate away. Small little rotation, and this should be coming as much as we can from underneath the armpit as you do that. So I rotate underneath the armpit. Beautiful. Last one, rotate, pause, take a breath, draw your fingers towards one another, and lift your hands up to about shoulder height. Belly button in, kiss the shoulders together behind your body, take a big breath. Exhale, bring your fingertips to touch or as close to touch as possible without caving in the chest. From here, big deep inhale. Exhale, pump the hands up. Inhale, lightly lower. Exhale, pump the hands up. Inhale, lightly lower. 3 more little lift. Lower down. 2 more little lift. Lower down. Last one, little lift, pause. Reach out and away from your chest. Send those fingertips nice and far away. Pull the navel in, sit taller and straighter. Take a big inhale, and then give me 8 little pumps of your hands up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Keep rotating from underneath the armpits. Again, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. One more time. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Take a big breath. From here, keep the hands at the same level. Don't let them fall down. We do want to slide them open so they're reaching away from our body. Exhale, pull them back towards one another. Slide them open and away, reaching out nice and wide. Exhale, pull them back together. 3 more times. Reach out and away. Almost imagine you're holding something so heavy. You've got a really, really heavy object in your palms, and it is hard to carry the hands out and hard to carry them back in. Now this next time, reach them out to the side and pause. Send the fingertips further away. Take a big inhale. Exhale, pull them into your sides, dragging them down, and then reach them nice and far open. Now still, you've got that heavy weight in your hand. It should be hard. You're activating all the muscles as we reach out and open. 3 more down, pulling your elbows into your sides, and then send them out and away. 2 more, pull it in, send it out and away. Last one, pull it in, reach it back out, pause, rotate a little bit more from underneath, and then from here we're going to flip our palms so they're facing away from our body and bend our elbows and make a little diamond above our head. Now it's really easy to relax here and just let your hands flap, but I want you to think of physically pressing them behind you, winging your elbows back, only so much that we do not splay the ribs. So think about belly button in, head nice and high, press the elbows and hands back nice and deeply. It's almost as if you were like sitting up against a wall and you were trying to press the whole back of your upper body into that wall. Keep that feeling as we pull our elbows down to shoulder height. Exhale, tone the belly, pull the fingertips back up. Inhale, right back down to shoulder height. Exhale, tone the belly, lift up. 3 more, little down. Keep pressing your elbows and hands back behind you. 2 more, press down. Bring it back behind you. Last one, press down, pause. Take a great big full inhale and then rotate the hands down. Imagine there's a table all around you, so we can't drop our hands through the table. They must stay lifted. Keep them nice and active. Take a big inhale. Now bring that diamond in front of your chest without caving in. Shoulders back. Exhale, push the elbows behind you. Inhale, slide them towards one another. Exhale, slide them back, almost pressing the elbows behind you. Beautiful. 3 more times. Arms should just be so active. It's almost like you're moving through peanut butter. It is hard to move, to groove. You are doing so well. Now this next time, bring the hands in front of you in that little diamond-shaped pause. Shoulders back, head high. Think of almost lifting your chest up through that great big space between your hands. Take a big inhale. Exhale, now twist the whole body to the right. Inhale, return center. Again, twist the whole body to the right. It's like you're trying to poke the elbow behind you. Inhale, return center. When you twist, I want you to keep the sitting bones as still as possible and think about twisting from the belly button. Use your oblique muscles to help take you from one side to the other. Beautiful job. Big twist. And return. Last one. Keep the elbows so even. Don't let them fall down. They're still on that table. And now to the left side we go. Exhale, twist opposite direction. Inhale, slide it back. Exhale, slow twist opposite direction. Inhale, return back. Fabulous job. No hurry, no rush. Big twist. Pull it back in. 3 more at your own pace. Remember, sitting bones and low body stays totally still. This action is from our belly button and up the spine. I am wringing out the spine. I am bringing it back, and I'm using all of my obliques, those side belly muscles, to help pull me back. Pause for a moment, take a big breath, and then relax. It's a lot to keep the arms up for a while, isn't it? We don't have to have weights to get a good upper body workout. Go ahead, take your feet in front of you, take your hands behind your thighs, roll the shoulders back, sit tall, sit straight, and let's just find a little bit of pelvic movement. We're going to tip back onto or off of our sitting bones and then back on top of them. Really, I want you to find more mobility through your sacrum, through your low back than really anything else, just getting kind of a nice little bitty movement. Sometimes after some upper body work, we can kind of feel a little tense after a seated position like that. And then eventually from here, lift up, take your hands out in front of you, press down into an imaginary table. Those arms should be nice and active already. Take a breath, tip your pelvis back, slowly roll down on a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk the feet in, plant them into the floor, and take your hands off the mat. Make sure we roll our shoulders back and point your nose straight up to the sky. Lightly imprint the spine. Remember, that means to press the small of the back down into the mat. Inhale from the pubic bone first. Roll yourself up to a nice tall bridge pose. Pause in your bridge. Cinch the waist. Squeeze your thut, that thigh-butt connection point. Make sure your shoulders did not lift in. Concentrate on your shoulders staying connected to the mat as you exhale and roll down. Again, inhale, lift the hips up, find your bridge, pause, squeeze the thut, nose pointing high, make sure the shoulders are down into the mat as you exhale and roll down. Last one, lift up, pause, press into the ground with your palms, with your shoulders, keeping the chest open. Exhale, roll down. Beautiful job. From here, go ahead, lightly press into the feet, find your imprinted spine, swim your hands up to the sky, keep them nice and active just like they were a moment ago. If we need a hand behind our head as we lift our head and chest, you know that's always okay. That's a wonderful modification. But otherwise, big inhale. As you exhale, fold from your sternum and curl your head and chest up. Now do make sure there's space between chin and chest. I always think about lightly looking over the horizon of my knees, not at the sky, not down at my tummy or thighs, but just up and over so I have that space there. Swim the hands further away, almost as if I am physically holding onto your hands and I'm pulling you towards the opposite end of the mat. Stomp down into both feet. Hollow the stomach a little bit more. Rotate the hands up just like we did a moment ago. Rotate them back. Rotate them up. rotate them back. And we could do this one hand at a time if you need some support behind your head. Remember, that is a fabulous modification. Last one, rotate up, pause, reach a little bit longer. It's that rotation from underneath the armpit again. Big inhale. Exhale, push the hands up. Inhale, drop down. Exhale, push the hands up. Inhale, drop down. 3 more, push up. Lower right back down. 2 more, push up. Lower down. Last one, push up, pause, flip the palms a little bit more. Take a great big breath, hollow the stomach, full inhale. Exhale, curl up half an inch. Inhale, little drop. Exhale, curl up half an inch. Inhale, little drop. 3 more, tiny curl up, tiny drop down. 2 more, little up, little down. Last one, little up, pause, smile. It feels so good. We love abdominal work. Take a big, deep inhale. Let everything go. Hands reach overhead, imprint the spine. Maybe let the chin tuck to the chest to find a little bit of a stretch through your cervical spine. And you can nod the head lightly side to side. No hurry, no rush. From here, take your hands down by your sides, off of the mat, lightly away from the body. And again, let's really focus on opening up the shoulders, pressing them down into the mat. Stomp down into your left foot and lift your right foot high. Now it's easy to arch the back here. Keep imprinting the spine. Almost imagine a big, giant ball attached to your tummy, lightly encouraging those muscles down. And give me a big flex of your foot. If there's a soft bend in your knee, that is A-OK. Now from here, all I want us to do is let our right leg fall off to the left, almost as if it was trying to reach down towards your right hand, and then stomp into your left foot, pull your right foot back up. Inhale, slide the foot open. Exhale, think about toning your belly as you close. Especially use your left side body. Think about your left shoulder and left hip really pressing down into the mat, stabilizing that whole left side to bring your foot back into place. Last one. Hold right there, stomp that foot down, take a breath, and lift your opposite leg up. Again, flex, and if there's a soft bend, that's okay, no big deal at all. But concentrate on the shoulders being nice and open, our nose pointing straight up to the sky, and then again, let your left leg slide off to the side. Exhale, pull it back up. Another image I find helpful here is almost as if my leg was like a little drawbridge. It's falling over and then a big rope pulls the drawbridge back closed. Whatever imagery works best for you is always okay. And let's face it, for me, the sillier the better, brings a smile to my face, and it's also a little easier to remember. Now still, same thing from the other side. It's a lot of our right side body working here. The opposite side is holding you in place so you have that freedom to move in your left leg. Last one, bring it back closed. Set the foot down. Let's take a nice little bridge, lifting the hips up. Don't let your chest cave in. Big inhale. Roll right back down. Don't let the shoulders lift. Now this time, we're gonna lift our right leg up. Keep it there. Bring our left to meet the right. Give both feet a nice flex. Reach the heels up to the sky. Hollow the tummy. Now with our feet both up to the sky, if you wanna move your hands a little bit further away from the body for more stability, that's fine. But do not lift them above your shoulders. I see that a lot, and that caves the chest in, which is exactly the opposite of what we want. So it's more like a great big wide V that your hands are in, more than a T or a Y. We definitely don't want that to be a Y. Up to the sky, I mean. Anywho, reach the heels a little bit higher, pull the navel in, and then from here, we're going to let our legs fall over to the right. Exhale, cinch the waist, pull it back. Let your feet fall over to the left. Cinch the waist, pull it back. Go at your own pace and think of this as like a little metronome, a little stop and tick to each side. Now you might have wondered why I was talking so much about keeping our shoulders connected to the ground during our bridge. That's so we can think about it here as well. It's okay that our hips shift off and away and we have that twist from the belly button just like we did when we were seated, but our shoulders are not moving. We're finding stability in the upper portion of the body. It's all our lower body that moves, belly button and down. Let's do 2 more sets at your own pace. Reaching the feet over. Cinch the waist as you pull it closed. Reach the feet over. Cinch the waist, pull it closed. Last one over, pull it back. Last one to the left, over, don't lift the right shoulder. Pull it back. Bring your knees into your chest, give yourself a great big hug, a great big squeeze, and let's lightly rock and roll on the back of our body, enjoying a nice little massage there. And then we're gonna come all the way up to a seat and come up to our knees. Now, if our knees are a little bit sad, definitely fold your mat over once or twice, or even kneel on a blanket. That's totally fine. But we're gonna keep doing some more oblique work. We've prepped ourselves, we might as well. Find a nice kneeling position at first, and then we're going to send our left foot off to the side. Now, for me, the more I actively flex my foot and kind of press down onto that big toe side of my foot, I can think about activating my inner thigh and my outer thigh, and I lift out of my waist. Squeeze your thigh. Imagine I'm holding your right ear and I'm pulling your right ear up to the sky, and then swim your hands up just like we did earlier. Rotate the pinkies towards one another, lift out of the waist for a moment. Keep that lovely long feeling, but now clasp the hands behind the head and wing your elbows side to side. Draw the ribs a little bit more together. Have you lost any engagement in your low body? Squeeze the thud. And then from here, we're gonna inhale, tip ourselves lightly over. Exhale, cinch the waist as you return upright. Inhale, little tip over. Exhale, a little lift up. 3 more, a little tip over. Exhale, bring yourself up. 2 more, a little over. Exhale, a little up. Last one over, pause, hold right there, belly button in, unravel the hands, reach them out in a great big lovely long T, and then all I want you to do is reach for the ground and lift up. Beautiful job. Point your toe, grow long from the tip of your toe through your body out the top of the head, swim your hand up and over, find that lovely long stretch in your body. Take a great big inhale, big breath out. Flip your palms so it's facing away from your body. If this is too much, it's okay. You can always pause. But from here, take a big breath. Exhale, pull your elbow, knee towards one another. They're not actually going to touch. That's okay. Inhale, reach them out and away. Exhale, belly button in, pull them in. Inhale, reach it out and away. Last one, pull it in. Reach it out and away, pause, set the foot on the ground, grow even longer, just enjoy that great big stretch, move however you want to, that should feel good. Maybe take your gaze up to the sky if you want to, and then eventually take a seat back down. Excellent job. Rise back up, send your opposite foot out, just like we did on the other side. For me, it's about kind of flexing the foot, pressing the side of my foot into the ground so I can activate my inner thigh. I can turn on my outer thigh. I can squeeze both sides of my little foot and lift up a little higher. Big inhale, swim the hands up, reach, 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 find that lovely long spine, and then keep that length you created as you take your hands behind your head. For me, the more I wing my elbows open and roll the shoulders back, the less likely I am to cave in. Not only does it feel nice to have the hands behind the head here, but I also have a tendency to kind of lift my chin, and having my hands right behind my head helps to very gently drop the chin so I can lengthen through the cervical spine. Inhale, over we go. Exhale, pull it up. Inhale, over. Exhale, pull it up. At your own pace. No hurry, no rush. Let's do 3 more over. Exhale, lift. 2 more over. Exhale, lift. Now this time over, pause. Take a moment, grow longer through the spine, press down through the side of the foot, unravel the hands, take a lovely long stretch, and then drop the foot down, lift the other hand up. I'm sorry, I said hand and foot in the opposite order, didn't I? Obviously, our hand went down, our foot went up. point your toe, reach your foot so nice and long, and then take the hand overhead. At first, this can be more about the stretch in the body because it feels so nice to me. Although obviously we're very active, that's okay. Flip the palm away from you, shoulder down the back, draw the ribs in, squeeze the thud. Take a big inhale, exhale, pull elbow and knee together. Inhale, send it out and away. Exhale, elbow and knee together. Inhale, send it out and away. 3 more in. Reach it on out. 2 more, pull. Reach it on out. Last one in. Send it out, pause, set the foot on the floor. Enjoy that lovely side stretch. And then set yourself all the way back onto the ground. Take a minute, sit taller, sit straighter, pull the navel in, lift the head and chest. Hopefully our posture feels a little bit better. As always, give yourself a pat on the back. Thank yourself for doing something so good and just for you. I hope you enjoyed our class today, and I cannot wait to see you again.